Today, I turned every height into an NBA team, starting off with the guys who are 6 foot or shorter. There aren't many guys who are this small in the NBA, so I had to go into free agency to fill out this roster, picking up guys like Isaiah Thomas. This is definitely the worst roster out of them all, with 82 overall Chris Paul being the best player. Now we move on to the 6'1" team, where Trae Young is leading the way. He's also alongside Darius Garland. Not a bad team with 2 all-star caliber guys. 6'2" is where things really get elite though. You're looking at 590 pluses, Curry, Brunson, Lillard, Kyrie, and Ja Morant. 6'3" is worse than I expected. I mean, you look at this 6'2" squad, then you go over to 6'3", and you've got Mitchell and Fox, which is great, but outside of that, no other all-star caliber guys. And again with 6'4", Anthony Edwards leads the way, and you do have a lot of depth on this team, but Ant-Man's the only 90 plus. 6'5", not a single 90 plus player. 6'6" though, man, you've got Shea, Book, JB, Cade. Sometimes I forget Big Z is only 6'6". Yeah, this is a squad, and they got a little bit of height on them. Now we move on to my favorite roster, 6'7". You've got Luka, of course. You've got LaMelo, Kawhi Leonard, Scotty Barnes, Amen Thompson, Jimmy. 6'7" might be able to win the chip in this video. And you'd be a champion in my eyes if you subscribe to the channel. We're closing in on 150K, and I guarantee you, if everybody who was watching this video who wasn't subscribed clicked the button, we would hit it today. The Miami 6'8", it's the anomaly. Jason Tatum leading the way. At 6'9", LeBron's the best player, playing with a couple good bigs in Jared Allen and Bam Adebayo. This 6'10" team's gonna have a really good defense with AD and Triple J. Plus, you've got the Magic duo, Franz and Paolo. Sabonis is here. But golly, 6'11" is going to be tough to beat. You've got 2 of the top 3 players in the world, Joker and Giannis. You've got another top 10, 15 guy in Durant, Mobley, Sengun. Come on. The 7-footers, they're led by Embiid and Cat. And then we've got the guys who are 7'1" plus, Victor Wembanyama being the best player here. You've also got guys like Bobo. And that wraps it up. Those are all of our teams. So now that you're familiar with the rosters, we can go on ahead and start simulating. Let me know in the comments section, who do you have winning? I think that 6'11" team's pretty crazy, but unironically, 6'7" might be able to compete with them. Luka Doncic is your MVP, of course he is, averaging 26, 9, and 9. Alex Sarr wins Rookie of the Year. He was on the 7'1" plus team. Ja Morant comes off the bench for the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, they did have a lot of guards. That was the 6'2" squad. Wembanyama led the way for the tall guys. Davion Mitchell, most improved player. Yeah, not many 6-footers in the league, so he got quite a few opportunities. And then Vic's Clutch Player of the Year. Doug Christie for the Sacramento 6'11" wins Coach of the Year. And here's your All-NBA first team. A lot of guys who you typically see. Second team, pretty much the same story. Although Shea didn't really score that much on the 6'6" team. Third team, Fred VanVleet. Look at the efficiency. How did bro make All-NBA? All defensive, you got GP2. Shout out to the mitten, man. The glove son. And as we go into the playoffs, you might notice only 8 teams made it. And that's because there's only 14 teams in the league. Also, I had to move a few of the Eastern teams over to the West just in order to balance the conferences out. 2K wouldn't let me run the sim with imbalanced conferences. But let's go ahead and look at the standings as a whole. 8 teams end up making the playoffs. I want to start off by checking out some of the trash teams. The 6-footers won 2 games. 6'10" didn't make it. That's kind of surprising. 6'5", yeah. Okay, so not really any other surprises in terms of teams that missed the playoffs. 6'11" and 6'7" were the best teams in the league. Not a surprise that 6'11" was great. They ran Jabari at point guard. I would have put Jokic at my point guard. 6'7", yeah, they have the right versatility. Because at 6'7", I mean, you can run small ball center if you need to. Then 6'8", they ended up winning 55 games. 6'9", 150. So the taller teams really benefited in this video. 6'6" was solid. The 7-footers did their thing. And even though the 6'2" team had so much talent, they just really lacked size. And as a result, only 43 wins, barely sneaking their way into the playoffs. Let's tap into our first round matchups. We got the Sacramento 6'11" versus the LA 7'1 plus. The Memphis 6'6" versus the New York 7-footers. ATL 6'7" versus Chicago 6'2", and then Miami 6'8" versus Charlotte 6'9". In theory, this should be a pretty even matchup. After a couple of games, we've got a close series between Memphis and New York. Ooh, the Charlotte 6'9", they lose in 5. But now let's tune in here. This is 7 foot versus 6'6". And this one will come down to the wire. I'm really interested to see how this looks in gameplay because the 7-footers, I guess this is obvious, but they're so tall. I don't understand how the 6'6" team is meant to guard them. Devin Booker will give it into Mikal Bridges. Now it goes to SGA. Shea crosses over. He's defended by Cat at the foul line. There's the screen from Draymond Green. Dre's a great piece for this team as a small ball big. Shea will fake. It goes out to Cunningham. Cade has the mismatch with DeAndre Ayton, but I guess everything's kind of a mismatch. Shot clock winding down. Cade out to Book. Decent look from 3, and Booker will cash out to give the Grizz a 5-point lead. Yeah, Memphis is going to have to use their speed and agility to their full advantage, while the New York Knicks, they got to use their size and strength to their advantage. Lauri Markkanen into Hartenstein. Hartenstein down to Embiid. Joel backing in on Dre. Gives it up to Santi. Back to Embiid for an easy layup. The New York Knicks might just be able to barbecue chicken, get easy looks like that every single time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Hartenstein at the top. There's the screen from Dre. Pull up Shea. Shot is off. That is an elite look for an elite player in Gilgeous-Alexander, but he can't convert. Santi Aldama, the spin move, goes right up over Book, but can't finish. Solid defensive stand there from Devin Booker. Here's Draymond Green. Green out to Jaylen Brown. Now it'll go to Shea. Gilgeous-Alexander with his teammate Isaiah Hartenstein guarding him. There's the screen from Green. Gilgeous pull up midi. He had room, but he missed. Shea going cold. He's losing aura right now. Lauri Markkanen with it. Markkanen, a versatile player as a 7-footer, gives it up to Embiid, and Joel can't finish the shot over Draymond Green. Brown to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock just ticked below a minute. Shea downhill, draws the foul. He's doing what he does best. Nah, I'm playing. I'm not going to joke on Shea for the free throws. First foul shot is good. Second one from SGA is also good. Why is everybody in the crowd just wearing plain blue t-shirts? What do they got going on here in Memphis? Embiid will get the screen from Karl Towns. Joel drive into the basket on Green. He'll draw the double. They're trying to send help. Great defense. Oh my goodness. Devin Booker nearly gives the fans a souvenir. And now Z will go all the way and finish it. He's flexing. That's the ball game. Devin Booker, a monster block against a 7-footer in Joel Embiid. And the Grizzlies will take a 3-2 lead. Are you kidding me, Book? He had 23 points in this game as well as his Grizz get a W. We'll put this series on pause for a second and go check out the 6'7" versus 6'2" series. Remember, 6'7", they had a much better record than the 6'2" team. And that's going to show in this 5th game as they destroy them, winning by about 100 as LaMelo Ball drops 34, Brunson's 26, Irving's 26. It's not enough. Now we can head back over to the 6'6" versus 7-foot series as the LA 7'1" loses to the Sacramento 6'11". In this game, the 7-footers are facing elimination. They'll force 7 as Embiid drops 40 points. So it'll all come down to a game 7. Can the Chicago 6'2" force a game 7 as well? We're about to find out. They're competing a lot more in this game after getting blown out the last one. Oh, never mind. Chicago's out of out of here. Curry's 25 is not enough. It's Doncic drops 23, 7, and 11 to help his team advance. So we end up with one game 7, the 6'6" versus the 7-footers. And the 6'6" team starts off strong. 7-footers in the rear view. This one's going to come down to the wire. A minute 56 to go. The smaller team is up, the Memphis 6'6", but the 7-footers had possession of the ball and plenty of time to chip away at this lead for the 6'6" team. Here's Santi Aldama with the ball. It'll go down to Embiid in the post. Joel once again doubled. Mikal Bridges bringing the help, and Draymond will force the jump ball. This Memphis team, they're doing it by committee. They know they don't have the size they need, so they're playing with hard over height. Jump ball. Draymond Green is gonna win it. I mean, Joel Embiid's knees haven't worked in so long, and Jaylen Brown, his knees work. You see him getting up there, driving to the rim, and finishing home the monster poster. And the 6'6" team has been highlight central so far. Grizz with an 8-point lead. 7-footers got to lock in. Embiid gets the screen from Hartenstein. Joel clamped up by Shea. He'll have to swing it out. Hartenstein gets it back. It'll go to Towns in the corner. Cat to Aldama to Hartenstein. Back to Towns to Joel. Embiid driving on Shea. Gill just misses the shot. SGA the board. The Grizz might have this in the bag. The 6'6" team taking down a team of giants, a team of 7-footers. Shea gets the screen from Green. Gilgeous-Alexander driving. He's rejected by Joel. One last hope here for the 7-footers. They can't come up empty on this possession. Santi Aldama with it. They're going to Joel once again. Embiid fades and misses. They shouldn't have trusted the process, because this one's over. Shea, 26 points. Embiid, 26 of his own, but it's not enough. The 7-footers are out of here, and we move into round 2. And because we have so few teams, round 2 is essentially the conference final. We've got the 6'7" versus 6'8" over here, and then 6'6" versus 6'11". Good luck to 6'6", because man, 11 is so cold. Yeah, 6'11" up 2-0 early, but 6'6" is fighting back. Meanwhile, 6'7" is dominating against 6'8", but I can't believe it. This 6'6" team, 6'7's going to the finals, but this 6'6" team, they have managed to make things close here. They'll lose in game 5 as Giannis drops 26. Joker, a monster triple-double. All right, 6'6", can you force game 7 or is it over? Oh my goodness. 6'6 is going 7. Finals trip on the line to see who will face 6'7 in the NBA Finals. 6'6 versus 6'11, and 6'11. We'll get out of here with the dub. That's what I expected, bro. Giannis 24 and 11. So it's 6'11 versus 6'7. 6'11 had to be here. They have a great roster, and 6'7, they had to be here too. They've got plot armor. Game 1. Uh-oh. We're gonna have a close one off the jump, and come on, man. It's the NBA Finals, so of course, we're gonna jump in here. 2:06 to go. 6'7 down by 2 points, but they have possession of the ball. LaMelo's in here. There's Luka. There's LaMelo's teammate, Miles Bridges, setting the screen for ball. Pull up 3 for LaMelo is good. Yeah, he might have his game breaker on a 6'7 team. Here goes Evan Mobley running some point guard down to the Joker. Great defense from Bridges. He'll grab the rebound. Here's OG Anunoby with it. Anunoby, a switchable defensive wing. Exactly what the 6'7 team needs against the 6'11 squad. Ball will go out to Doncic. Doncic driving on Mobley, rises up and scores. 6'7 with a 3-point lead. Now you got to get a stop. Mobley gets the screen up top from Goga. It'll go to the Joker. Durant's not in the game right now for 6'11. Neither is Giannis, as Jokic absolutely cooks Miles Bridges there. You see Durant and Antetokounmpo waiting at the scorer's table. 1-point lead for 6'7. Here's the screen for LaMelo Ball. Ball gonna pull up a 3. He looked off Luka. Luka wanted it in the post. LaMelo said, I'm calling my own number, and then missed. Goga with it. He'll swing it to Evan Mobley at the top. Mobley, a versatile big man who can handle it a little bit, trying to play the point guard role at the moment. Joker draws the double, still goes up, still scores. Nikola Jokic doing that week-old celebration as he puts his 6'11 team up by a point. Here's Luka Doncic at the top. Doncic driving downhill. He's gonna get wrapped up by Evan Mobley. It's a shooting foul, and Luka will have 2 free throws coming up. First one's good. Second one to give 6-7 the lead, and it'll drop. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for 6-7. Man, when Kawhi's healthy, he's favorite players to watch. I gotta say that. Jabari Smith Jr. with the rock. They gotta go to the Joker again. 6-7 has had no way to take the Jokers out the deck. Giannis will get the screen from Jokic. Antetokounmpo to the rim, draws the foul. Dyson Daniels couldn't do anything there. Giannis only 6 of 10 on the night, and he'll miss one badly. Have y'all ever seen a free throw air ball in 2K? Second one from Antetokounmpo. He misses both. So 6-7 will maintain their lead, and 6-11 will have to intentionally foul. First free throw for Barnes is off. Can anybody make free throws? Second one from Barnes is good, giving the Atlanta 6-7 a 2-point lead. 6-11 will call timeout. Jabari Smith Jr. inbounding. It'll go into Sengun. Sengun down to the Joker. Joker draws the double drop step, misses. Dyson Daniels the board, and 6-7. As long as Luka hits these free throws, they'll have this game in the bag. Doncic knocks down the first, gets a friendly roll. Second one for the Don is also good. Does anybody use that nickname? I don't think so. Joker drops 20, but it's not enough as 6-7 is able to get the win. But still plenty of games left for 6-11 to get back in this thing. Game 2, they make a statement, blowing out 6-7 as Giannis drops 28. All right, game 3, series all tied up at 1 apiece. This is going to be a massive game. And once again, we got a finals classic. 2:02 to go. Hawks up 2. Can 6-7 close out another game in the clutch and take a 2-1 lead? Or will 6-11 bounce back and win one in the clutch? LaMelo Ball gets the screen from Bridges. It'll go down to Luka. Luka blocked by Durant. Why is Kelly Olynyk in the game? Okay, there we go. The Kings made some subs. Oh, Kelly Olynyk's still in the game. I don't know what they got going on. Jimmy Butler inbounding. It'll go into Barnes. Now it goes to the Don. Luka for 3. Oh, and it's good. 6-7 with the 5-point lead. 12 in the final period here from Luka. Joker setting things up here for the 6-11 team. Yes, he should be in the point guard role on a squad like this. Joker spinning, putting it up and missing. Gets his own board, goes up, dunks one, plus the foul. We got a Nikola Jokic poster before GTA 6. Are you kidding me? Joker foul shot is off. Why can nobody make their free throws today? Ball will go to Dyson Daniels. Daniels at the foul line here. Did they sub LaMelo out? It'll go to Doncic. Doncic's floater is off, and 6-7 is going cold at the wrong time. Kings just got some momentum with that and 1-2. Durant in his bag trying to shake an elite defender in Dyson Daniels, but Daniels really standing his ground. Doesn't matter. Durant rises up over him. 1-point ball game, 1 minute to go. Haven't really seen Jimmy Buckets try and take over the game. He's deferring to Doncic as Luka will fade away and knock it down. That's why he's deferring to Doncic, because Luka can do things like that. 6-7 with a 3-point lead. Ball will go down to the Joker. They're doubling again. Joker fades, misses. Jumper was flat. 6-11 needs to stop to keep this a 1-possession game, but Kawhi Leonard slithers to the rim for the easy finish. And 6-7 now up by 5. 6-11 needs a timeout. Why is Kelly Olynyk in the basketball game? Giannis had to have fouled out, but why? Mo Wagner also in the game. It'll go to the Joker. Jokic driving on Butler. Layup is good. And that'll get it back to a 1-possession game. Still over 30 seconds left, so 6-11 does not need to foul. Dyson Daniels gives it up to Doncic. Luka driving and bumping. He misses. Wagner gets discarded there, just sent to the ground. But 6-11 can tie it with a 3. Joker will get it in the post. 3 defenders on him. Olynyk out to Wagner to Durant. Time's winding down. KD rises up. Three-pointer. It's off. And it looks like 6-7 will take a 2-1 NBA Finals lead. Kawhi Leonard, free throw to seal the deal. There it is. 32 from Luka. I'm not going to lie, the Don's kind of a tough nickname. I might start calling bro that. Game 4 on the way. 6-11 needs this one to tie things up. But 6-7, they just will not make things easy. Minute 40 to go. 6-7 down by 5. But they have possession of the ball. This team could definitely make something happen here. OG Anunoby inbounding. It'll go into Luka Doncic. Doncic driving on Jabari. He's rejected by Joker. Jokic understands the magnitude of this game and he's playing hard. Ball will go to the Joker in the post. He's doubled. Doncic almost pokes it away. Jabari to Turner to Goga to Sengun. Back to Bitadze. Goga gonna have to do something quick here. He's gonna pull a three. Oh, goodness gracious. This isn't hidden. Oh, my goodness. Valentine. It misses. Anunoby the rebound, and 6-7 has some hope, but they need one here. Doncic defended by Turner. Driving to the rim. Luka, tough layup. Off. Sengun the rebound, and it looks like 6-11 might just tie this series up here, especially if they can get a bucket on this one. It's over with. Ball will go down to the Joker. Great pass, but Jokic can't finish. I thought that was a guaranteed bucket. Here's Thompson with it. It'll go to Luka. Doncic, defended by Sengun, needs to deliver one for the 6-7 team, and Luka will deliver, getting this to a one-possession game. 35 seconds left. 6-7 down by 3. Jabari with it. Joker rolls. Jokic, layup, good. And that'll do it. 6-11 ties things up as Nikola Jokic. 6-7 has no answer for him as we go into game 5. Never mind. Maybe 6-7 found the answer as Luka records a triple-double. LaMelo drops 20, and 6-7 will take a 3-2 series lead. It would be very fitting if 6-7 won this video, and there it is. 6-7 wins the NBA championship. Luka Doncic Finals MVP. Here were the postseason stats for the Hawks. If y'all enjoyed this one, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you made it to the end, comment height. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.